On the floor. Another rebound ball. Number 9. Oh, behind the back pass. Bridges in. That's what I'm talking about.
LaMelo Ball has been one of the highlights of the NBA season, and in my mind, the front runner for Rookie of the Year. And it's safe to assume that he is far from a bust. But what does that mean for owner Michael Jordan and the franchise that drafted him? What's good, y'all? It's your boy Greg from aminorinhoops podcast. In this video, we take time to look at the impact of LaMelo Ball on the Charlotte Hornets and how his presence can change the trajectory of the franchise future. Be sure to hit that like button, and as always, comment below with any insight. We love the conversation here, and welcome to In and Out.
You know, there's a difference between a kid who can play basketball and a hooper. You know, a hooper is someone who can go get a bucket at any given time for his team. If someone just plays basketball, just knows the fundamentals and just plays basketball the right way, I guess there's nothing wrong with that, but I just think that there's a difference between a basketball player and a hooper.
Every year we found one rookie to hype up over the rest. The guy, no matter if his stat line was 20, 10 and 10, or 7, 4 and 5, all the media sites are going to post it and give us a complete breakdown on why they are so special, why their game is or has the potential to be so great. This year, that guy was LaMelo Ball, taking an alternate route from many of his contemporaries to his number 3 overall Charlotte Hornets destination. We as Hoop fans have watched him grow from this short underage kid on the big baller AAU team to the dynamic guard we see today. Everyone, and we got comments to prove it, wasn't sure about the Chino Hills native, but after an impressive showing averaging 16 points, 6 assists, and 6 boards in a total of 51 regular season games, and then 18.5 points, 6 assists, and 6 boards in 31 games as a starter, many people are forced to come to the same conclusion that myself and the guys on the pod have already come to. This kid is a hooper. While I don't agree, I understand the reservations as to why people may not jump on the LaMelo Ball train. Is this another marketing push from Father LeVar attempting to thrust his kid into a position undeserving? Is free spirit style of play a mask for someone who is actually unpolished? Valid questions until you've actually seen him. Everything he was hyped up to be is exactly what's been displayed. Although his season was railroaded due to a fractured wrist, LaMelo has given us a healthy sample size of what he can bring to a team night in and night out. So much so that GOAT himself, Michael Jordan, was impressed, saying in an email to the Associated Press, "I think LaMelo has adjusted to the NBA game better than any of us ever thought this early in his career. He has exceeded our expectations so far this season." While this praise from Jordan is not to be slept on, he's not the only former or current NBA player to speak to the immediate success of Ball. After becoming the youngest player in NBA history to notch a triple-double, Trae Young, Jamal Crawford, LeBron James, and many others all congratulating and validating this kid's presence in the league. Dominique Wilkins, Hall of Famer and Atlanta Hawks legend, said, quote, "It's pretty amazing. I didn't know what type of player he was going to turn out to be. I knew he had some size, he had some passing ability, he had ball handling ability, but he's much, much more. He's a special talent, and at 19 years old, to do what he's done, not tonight, but every night he gets on the floor, he's being a factor out there on the floor. He's a lot better than I ever thought. He's going to be really, really great if he continues the road that he's on now. He's going to change some minds in this league. The passing ability, the ability to get into the lane, the confidence to shoot, and then the creativity that influences everything we've already listed has opened the eyes of skeptics everywhere, which is why I believe the biggest winner in all of this is not LaMelo Ball and the praise he's getting, but it's Charlotte. This is not to disrespect Kemba Walker, who for 9 seasons was the face of this franchise. Through signings and drafts with players that didn't pan out, the consistent and constant variable was Kemba. However, the vibe is different in Charlotte, different than anything we've seen before. Y'all remember all the reports that said LaMelo Ball's maturity was in question? That it's a risk to take this guy so high because of the spotlight he was thrust into by the phenomenon built around his family. Well, that's dead. LaMelo made immediate impressions on teammates, coaches, and the front office, showing that he not only loves to compete, but the energy he brings to the team is an infectious one. Reading a bunch of responses from teammates, the three things that constantly kept getting brought up was how much he asked questions, how much fun he plays the game with, and his desire to be great. And when you're looking for young players, especially cornerstones, that's exactly what you want to see out of them. Now, couple that energy and approach to the game with the talent and star power his name carries, Charlotte could be a small destination that has the opportunity to draw talent from other franchises. And let's be honest, the Hornets have some intriguing pieces in place already. Miles Bridges has improved greatly in efficiency and impact, putting up 50% from the field, 40% from three, and 86% from the line. PJ Washington has proven that he's a solid NBA big, capable of stretching the floor, capable of even guarding the perimeter a little bit. Malik Monk looks to be a capable six-man who is liable to go off any night off the bench. And of course, Terry Rozier and Gordon Hayward, the two vets who seem to complement Melo's playstyle very well. My whole point is that this is the most promising I felt about the Charlotte Hornets in a long time. And I know the season ended on a rough night against Indiana, but there's a lot to feel good about if you're a fan. A fairly young group with a potential star like LaMelo in the mix has me to believe that they are capable of playoff runs in the future, and maybe more. It's all a matter if the front office continues to do their job, continues to find the right pieces for LaMelo to make him happy and to make them competitive. The expectations set for players even at young ages are astronomical. We as hoop culture tend to set a bar for certain players without any context on their situation. You're this great, therefore you have to get a ring, which I believe is unfair. And that's why I'm not asking LaMelo Ball to go out and be an all-NBA player in his second season. Ja Morant, Jamal Murray, Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell have never been awarded all-NBA honors for any of the three teams yet. However, that doesn't mean that they aren't capable of being cornerstones and some centerpieces for their respective franchises. The only bar LaMelo has to worry about right now is continuing to grow, improving his decision making, getting stronger, with something that he even alluded to in a recent interview. The struggle in seeing the potential of young hoopers like LaMelo, Zion, Shea is that because we love them so much, we find ourselves looking for holes to poke in their game. We're reaching for weaknesses and flaws, not because we hate them, but because we want them to be as good as we envisioned them. But that takes time and experience. And I have all the faith in the world that LaMelo will be exactly what Michael Jordan and the Charlotte Hornets needed. As always, y'all, thank you for sticking with me. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button for me. That is greatly appreciated. Also, I haven't done this yet. I want to say thank you to everyone who showed love on that last In and Out video. I believe it's 30-some thousand views. I know to some that isn't a lot, but that's a big deal to me, so thank you. Feel free to join the conversation and leave a comment below. Let me know, how good do you think LaMelo Ball will be? Is he an all-star, superstar, Hall of Famer, just a role player? Y'all let me know. I want to hear what you guys think. And as always, eat, sleep, breathe the game. We love you. Be safe. And I'm out.